Hey, Villainous fans. Thought I'd bring another game to the group today. Kind of looking to kind of rerun that match from our first go. I would like to see if Captain Hook can get his revenge on Ratigan. So let's do it. Alright, so let's see what Hook starts with. Alright, well, if you watched the first video, you know my philosophy. No treasure map. Calls for mulligan. Still no treasure map, but this is pretty fun. It's not great. The Royal Robes is nice, but I don't really want any of that other stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So, first thing Hook's going to do is immediately apply some pressure. So, we'll fate Ratigan. Ratigan has Devious, so flip him one card. Well, that's not amazing, but negating that second player advantage is pretty cool. And we're going to cover up the fate spot just to avoid exactly what happened last time, maybe. The Crocodile early is definitely a nightmare. So we're going to gain one, but we're going to spend it on Give Him a Scare to see how close we are to Peter Pan. Alright, well, we'll kiss those goodbye. Always happy to see Tink go away. And we're going to discard all these cards. We need that treasure map. Bad. We're going to get our revenge. Alright, so Ratigan can't fate right away. So we're just going to start. We don't have the ability to really vanquish effectively here, so we're just going to get some money. We are going to play gears. And then we're just going to pitch these for right now. All right. Hook is going to go get some bucks. We'll go ahead and stash a swashbuckler for later. Alright, we'll go ahead and worry the opponent now. Come on, blind luck. Okay. Oh, wrong space. So, that's pretty good for Hook. Now he doesn't have to worry about stashing any other Peter Pan findy cards. On the other hand, that's definitely going to make Ratigan want to be able to start fading more effectively right away. So, speaking of, going here, playing these gears, and fading up. Oh boy. Oh boy. This looks familiar. Oh man. Well, for every good turn, there is a bad turn. That looks pretty brutal. So, that's good. That will buy Ratigan some much needed time while Hook has to deal with this damn crocodile. So, Hook's new plan will be the back and forth over here, unfortunately. So Hook's going to gain $1. On the bright side, with Mr. Starkey, we can get the crocodile out of where we want to be. We're going to discard this because we don't want to play heroes on ourselves anymore. We're going to discard this because it's usually pretty bad. So we'll go ahead and play Starkey. Normally I like to save Starkey to move Pan faster, but in this case, getting the crocodile out of where we want to be is a good idea. 20 cards left. I lied. Actually, I'm going to, whoopsie, not discard the airship. I'm going to go ahead and discard the sword as well. We really need to find the map ASAP. Back to the rat. Rat will go here. He will gain 3. He will play Greatest Criminal Mind. I'll gain 2. I will go ahead and play the bell at the secret hideout for 1, which makes me feel not at all bad about discarding Felicia then. Bye, Felicia. Draw. So, Hook gets to go back to business. Going over here, gaining 1. He's going to discard 1, 2, 3. And we'll play Ingenious Device here. And the Will of Fate. Ratigan has a devious. So all we get is Basil. So now the conflict is, do I cover spaces or do I blow something up? I think as much 5, 11, 14. If the game goes long and starts to become a drag out, then getting rid of the bell here could end up being pretty huge, since we know Felicia's already gone too. So we'll go that route. If Hook can match speed here, then the gears won't make that big of a difference. All right. These treasure maps are pretty hard to come by in Neverland, it would seem. All right, back to Rat again. Going over here. We'll go ahead and just capture her so that we have our space over there open again. And fail. Lost Boys. Lost Boys are always pretty solid. So if we put the Lost Boys here, Hook's just going to move them anyway. So we'll go ahead and cover the coveted fate spot. Whoop. And then it's back to Hook. It's going to have another money-based turn. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and use the Ingenious Device to move the Lost Boys. Two plays. Let's go ahead and stick the boarding party down. I'm going to go ahead and move Mr. Starkey over to the Jolly Roger as well. And our second play... I'll just play Swashbuckler. Cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap efficiency. Alright, Radigan gets to go back to business. I'll go here. I'll gain a buck. He will discard Fidget's List. Not going to move anything. Moving gears at this point just sets them up to potentially get blown up by Basil anyway. So... I don't really want to hold on to 2 Ruffians, so I'll just go ahead and play 1 to net gain 1. And then we will fate Hook. Ooh, a taunt. That's not fun. Yeah. Make things a little more difficult by making 2 people have to kill the Lost Boys first. Radigan's getting some pretty good fate pressure on here. That is what he does. That's how he can play so slowly and still do so well. So Hook's going back here. He's going to gain his buck. He's going to discard this. And this. And this. Because he's expensive right now. I'm going to go ahead and give one of the swashbucklers a sword. And we'll fate the rats. Toby. Man, Toby's pretty good. So, we're going to go ahead and pass them. And Toby's just going to go ahead and help flood up the board for the time being. Covering up most of Radigan's spots. And by golly, you better find a treasure map finally, Mr. Hook, if you're going to pull this off. No maps here. 6 cards left. Alright. So, Radigan, his hand is not great as it stands. And we've blocked the discard, which was super ideal. So now he's going to have to... Yeah, I think we're actually going to have to... We'll go here. We'll gain 2. I'm going to move the Ruffians here. I'm going to go ahead and play another set of Ruffians just to get the cycling going, because we need that cycle action. I don't want to hold on to these conditions. I very badly don't want to be holding on to these conditions. There we go. There's some good cards. All right. So, new course of action. Pan's gonna, or Hook's gonna go here. He's gonna gain his 3. He is going to move the crocodile here. That way we can actually deal with this taunt situation next turn without losing our hand. And then I'm just going to play 2 cards. We'll play another boarding party. And I'm tempted to just play one of these to see what's on deck. But I also kind of want to just keep the money right now. But I also need to move a card. I don't want to spend 3 on the brute quite yet. So, whoops. I'm going to go ahead and just, we're going to go ahead and do one of these. Move another card. Let's see what we got. So there's, yeah, we don't want the pixie dust to land on one of these people that is good, so we'll go ahead and move those, and we'll get 2 cards for the turn. Hopefully there's a treasure map in my future. Ah, we found it. We finally found it. Shmi brought us a treasure map. What a nice guy. Alright. Let's see what Radigan's got up to this turn. He wants to keep the fate pressure going, so we'll go here. I'm going to go ahead and play tools. It's a little late, but we should at least get our money back for it. And we'll play hook. It's another taunt. Oof. Oof. So we can either taunt TikTok, which is most certainly the right call. Blowing up the ingenious device is very strong of a play, though, as well. But let's make Hook do 3 times the work. This is much more of a drag-out fight than the last one, so that's good. All right, so Pan. Let's go ahead and deal with these Lost Boys. I have to use 2 people, so it's always nice to cycle Mr. Starkey back in. And I'll take care of them. Then we'll gain 1. We'll discard, give them a scare. Boy. Boy, boy, boy. Let's, yeah, let's go ahead and play Shmi. me. Why do they just keep piling like this? There we go. Okay. Hook finally has all the things he needs. And we're back to the rats. Cards left there. So let's have let's go ahead and move back here. I'll move the ruffians over. We'll gain 2. I'm gonna play uniform so that I can get Toby out of here. It's always nice to keep Buckingham Palace cleared if possible. So I don't have to use my regular Vanquish. Alright. Got a nice breathing room for Ratigan right now since Hook can't jump into a fate action while he is both simultaneously trying to deal with the crocodile and get the tree unlocked. So Hook will go over here. He'll get 3. He'll play the treasure map. At last. Freedom! With my second play, I'm going to play Hook's Case, discarding the treasure map for free. I'll gain 1 off of the case. Pretty good feeling. I'm going to move the Swashbuckler here to deal with the crocodile next turn. And our last move will be the device to pull Peter over 1 spot. So Hook finally had himself a nice, productive turn. Hopefully it all doesn't just get undone and blown out the window. Ratigan's going to go over here. He'll gain 1. He's going to go ahead and discard Criminal Mind. We'll get Gears for free. And then he's going to fate. And the last 2 cards. Lost Boys and an Ingenious Device. Yeah. Let's get rid of that control over moving people around. Might slow things down a minute. Draw 2. Alright, Hook finally has access to the Hangman's Tree. Well, he's wanted all along. But I think we're going to deal with TikTok first. Actually, that's not true. Yeah, I wanted not to play the Pirate Brute, so we'll gain 2. And I'm going to go ahead and play the Pirate Brute. I'm going to move Peter Pan. And then I'm going to fate the rat. Well, that one's pretty straightforward. Cover up the fate square. Flaversome generally can be used to help, so we don't want to give him that. And Hook's on a reshuffle. Oh boy, I'm really good at finding treasure maps the second time around, apparently. Okay, so let's see what Ratigan's looking like now. He's in pretty good shape to play the queen finally, so we'll just keep fading until we can find her. Let's play another Gears. And keep the fate pressure going. Hook reshuffles the fate deck. Oof, a pixie dust. That's rough. Yeah. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. Right now, 2, 4. There's more than enough to take Pan out, even with the pixie dust. If we make the crocodile a 7. Boy. Or we could just go ahead and cover up the space we know that he's about to go to, but losing those 2 icons isn't necessarily that important. It's going to have to come back here, and we can slow the fading process down. If we have him use 3 people on the crocodile, though, he still has enough for Pan without another pixie dust. Let's go ahead and cover up the fate here. Maybe Radigan will be able to jump ahead there if he's not being faded as heavily. And drop. Alright. So Hook's going to go deal with his problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally dealt with our crocodile problem. Revenge is his. We're going to discard 1, 2, 3, and 4. We don't want any of that stuff. And... oh, yep, that's gone too. Alright, Hook is almost there. Looking good, looking good. Back to the Rat. The Rat needs a discard, real bad. So let's... I'm tempted. Nah, let's not get too convoluted with it. Let's just try and get to our queen while we still can. Not gonna move anything. Gained our 1. We're gonna discard everything that's... well, there's 6 cards left. Kinda wanna keep the ruffians. There's still a queen left and 9. We're close to a reshuffle. I think we can afford to throw everything but the airship away. Still no queen. That hurts. That hurts bad. Getting a little bit of that turnabout is fair play from Hook not being able to get the map last time. Alright, Hook's gonna do his thing. I'll go over here. I didn't find any cannons, so it's gonna be another turn. Since I don't have the money. Oh, wait. This card finally proves it's worth, doesn't it? Oh, no, because it doesn't give you the Vanquish. That's why that card is terrible. So, 4, 8, 10. Yeah, we're good. Hook is in check. So Radigan must fate. So he's going to go here. He's going to go ahead and just play the airship. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't think there's anything that can save here. Oh, nope, we got the taunt for John from the reshuffle. Convenient. Very convenient. So Radigan has bought himself some time. It's a good thing we chose John instead of the buff last time. That was a lifesaver. Drawing a card. Well. Now I do wish we did. Actually, that wouldn't have mattered. Keeping the ruffians there would not have been relevant. Alright, so Hook has a new problem to deal with. Let's see, John has an item, and he's a 3. That's a bummer. So there's not going to be a particularly fast way for Hook to deal with this. So he's going to go here. He's going to discard anything. He's going to discard these 2 for sure. I'll keep the cannon. Why don't we go ahead and gain 1 and lose 1? I'm just going to move the raiding party since he's technically not needed for Hook. And hopefully we'll draw a sword or something and fade the rat. The robot queen. I guess I should say the real queen. We'll go ahead and keep Ratigan covered since he's not getting rid of much. Drawing 3. Alright. Ratigan can't fate. Very sad. So he's going to... Can't get a vanquish off. We're going to have to do something about that queen. Might be too little too late. We need to open up more fate options for us. So we'll go here. We'll gain 3. But I'm going to go ahead and spend capture. Let's get them out of the way. Draw a card. Alright, Hook's in a pretty good spot here. So Hook can now go here. Gain 3. He can spend 1 for a Swashbuckler. And 2 for a cannon. He can use said cannon to get rid of John, opening up the pathway to victory. I'll gain 1 off the case. I will move the cannon here, just in case. And Hook is back in check. Alright, Ratigan's got a good turn lined up. So he's going to get his queen out finally. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. He only has to spend 2. Then he's going to go ahead and use the airship. Just the airship, please. Stop this. Alright. Unfortunately, he still has the mouse queen there, and this fate does have to land. That's not going to get the job done. So, Hook's turn, he's going to move and use exactly 8 to vanquish Peter. GG. Vengeance is the captain's. So, nice little comeback there. Ratigan took the first one pretty definitively. A nice hard-fought battle the second time around for Pan to be defeated. So, hopefully that was a little bit more enjoyable of a game. Definitely got to see Ratigan kind of play kind of a rougher game for Ratigan and more of a smoother game for Hook, doing the kinds of things Hook does well. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll catch you next time.